Wow.
Thank you.
You call that junk?
Well, I didn't write it, so I don't like anything I don't like.
I think
write.
I think
No,
your
I'm kidding.
wife's onto something. I
I'm
think.
kidding.
Yeah.
No, she's pretty good. You know, the thing about my wife and probably yours and whoever's not in this business has the luxury of listening to music like we all used to before we got into this business. Now we listen to it and go, "Oh, it don't get to the hook fast enough. It's too long. It's not fast enough. You know what I mean? It's and so she's just a as we call in the industry a P1. She just goes, "I like that," or "That ain't no good," and she's brutally honest, which is great.
Sure. Well, you know it's good because Nicole's up there dancing already. She
I like
already
it.
she already loves it. So thank you, Nicole. That's a true testament right there. It's a good one.
Yeah, and for those of you who've been fans of mine for a long time and love the fact that we still do more traditional sounding country music in this climate, don't freak out by what we're playing you. We're playing y'all the stuff that's way out of the box for me, okay? There ain't going to be no rapping and ain't going to chill out. I can see some of you going, "Oh, no, he's doing it." No, we just, in just the facts are when Small Town USA came out 9 years ago, which is hard to believe it's been that long, 8-9 years ago. There's kids in here not even that old. They have no idea what I'm talking about. The radio sounds totally different than it did then. It just does.
Yeah.
And my objective is to maintain relevance and stay true to what's got me to this point in my career, which is more traditional leaning stuff, but also to grow and evolve in order to, grow and evolve our fan base and our career to the place that we ultimately want to see it at. So that's finding that balance is probably another difficult aspect of recording albums nowadays, but we got the hillbilly stuff too on this album, like we've always had. So don't freak out. So we actually are one of my favorite songs that we're doing. We don't have it recorded yet, or we'll play it for you. And I was talking to him today about it. We did a song with Brantley called "Small Town Throwdown" last year. That was a big record for us, and I found this song called "More Middle Fingers." and so I texted him. I said, "Hey, dude, it's time for you to return the favor. I got this song." He said, "What's it called?" I said, "More Middle Fingers." He said, "I don't even need to hear it. I'm in."
I love it.
So
Can't wait to see the
we
video.
We got that kind of stuff too. So, but this next song we'll play for you is. And before we go any further, if y'all have questions, feel free to ask. This is totally informal and for you guys. We want y'all to have fun. Don't feel like you gotta sit there and be quiet or whatever. Get you a beer. If you ask a question, raise your hand. Otherwise, you'll be struck down.
That's right.
I'm joking. Just, whatever y'all want to do. If you want to ask questions, feel free to ask questions.
Hold your hand
Otherwise,
up.
I'll keep playing songs.
Let's play another song.
Okay.
Think about a question. If you hold your hand up, I'll come out to you and
Don't
we'll sit
yell at
down.
me, Danny.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Let's play
kidding.
another song and go from there.
And one thing about I don't know if y'all have spent much time with me like this. I am never serious ever. Okay, so people are gonna leave going, "Man, was he drunk?
No.
He was drunk. I don't know."
One Coors and look what happens.
Hey, you look like this, built like this. You don't take yourself too seriously, especially if you live with 4 women.
It's a pool of estrogen.
But no, this next song we'll play for you is a song called "Hell on a Highway," and there's an industry term when you get songs from publishers that you didn't write. Whereas if you're thinking about recording them, and I know you know this, you'll do what's called putting them on hold, which means nobody else can record them while you have them on hold and while you're pondering the idea of recording them. And so you can have first hold, second, third, fourth, fifth, so on and so forth. And that goes into the, like the song the Lee song that was a hit that I gave up. I had it on hold forever and released it, and instantly he picked it up. That's when you know you made a mistake. When somebody grabs it the day after you let it go, you're going, oh man. But we've all given songs to each other, and we truly are, most of us, really good friends. Blake's an awful guy. We all know that. But no, I'm kidding. He's a good guy. But we all try to play nice in the sandbox and give songs to each other. I've given songs away, and I've had songs given to me. Speaking of Blake, Point at You, he and I were kind of tied to getting that song, and he gave it to me, thankfully, and it was a huge record for us. So as badly as I would like to talk in a negative light about him, I can't. But I've given songs away, and so it's karma. Usually, if you give one up that you love, you get one that you love that you didn't think you were going to get. So that was the case with this song. I had just given a song to Joe Nichols, which happened to be, I think, his first single from this most recent album called Freaks Like Me. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to record that song really badly, but he wanted it, and I said, man, take it. And so right after that, right before that, I heard this song, and Luke had it on hold. And Luke and I have known each other since before either of us had a record deal, so 10, 12, 14 years. And yep. I thought, man, he'll ruin that song. That's too good of a song for him to record.
Too much of an accent?
Let me call him. I didn't say that. No, I called him. I said, dude, where you at with this song? Because I love it and I need it. And he said, man, if you want it, take it. And that's the type of person he is. He's a great guy, as is Blake and the other guys I'm going to make fun of before we leave. But we went and recorded this song. It's one of my favorites on the album, and I think is a prime example of that balance that I was talking about between what we've done in the past and where we hope to maybe go in the future. So it's called Hell on a Highway.